Hi there folks, I'm just going to be showing off my cave creation kit to give you an idea of just how fast making caves can be instead of hand placing each asset. I've just sculpted out some terrain, I've made a visibility mask, and I've stuck this cave entrance mesh actor in just to give us a basis to start from. Each mesh uses sockets. Socket 0 is always the pivot point of the mesh, and going from left to right we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc, etc. So we'll make sure we've selected the actor, and we're going to add in a passageway. We're going to pick small 250. Small means this style, height and width of the small, and this one over here on the left, sorry, the right, is medium. The numbers refer to the actual length of the meshes. 250 have been specifically designed for randomization, so I'm going to tick that box. Now make sure that our current room entrance that we wish to spawn at is number 1. As you can see here, we've spawned in the passage actor. I'm just going to hide the landscape layer just so it makes it a little bit easier to see what we're doing. If we pull out, you can see it start to spawn, and by holding Alt and dragging we can change the way it bends, and we can do whatever we like. So we've got this cave now with it still selected. What we're going to do is add in a junction. We pick the small size, pick from the selection available. Current room won't make any difference. New room will, but we'll worry about that later. And press spawn. As you can see there. Now, same rules apply here. Socket 0 is always the pivot point. 1 is always to the left, so on, so on, so on. So from here, we'll add in another passage. This time I'm just going to pick from the 500, and we don't want that random. And we'll pick number 1. And pick what type of mesh style we want. We'll go for that one. And we'll just pull that out. And as you can see, it's going to be the same mesh because the random isn't on. But that's fine, that's what we want. Now I think now, at the end of this, with this passage selected, we're going to make it a dead end. So what I'll do is add in a cap. There we go, and that's that end blocked off. Going back to the junction, select it again, and on number 2 here, we shall add a room. Now I have to say, the rooms are placeholder. So ignore the quality, there is some errors, etc. But it'll give you an idea of what we're doing. We have to change current room entrance to number 2, and we press spawn. There we go. And the same again, you just keep on going like that. In this one, okay, I'm going to seal off entrance number 1. I want that to be a dead end. So just go through the process again, making sure we pick everything. Make sure we pick the right one here. Number 1. On number 2, I think I want another room. So we'll just pick the same one. And because this is number 2, we pick number 2 here. And I'm going to do something slightly different. I'm now going to pick which one of the entrances I want to be joined on here. And I'm going to select number 3, which will be this one. You'll see what I mean when we do that. As you can see, 0, 1, 2 and 3, and it's been correctly lined up with the height and angle and everything like that. And it's just a matter of we keep on doing that. And if we zip along here to Here we add the passage. We'll pick medium, and we're already on number 2, but let's just make sure. Oops. Press spawn, select our new actor, click on this, pull out, exactly the same thing applies. We can bend our cave any which way we like. And over here, we're going to add in a junction. In fact, no. We'll put in a transition. A transition allows us to change size of passage. So we're going from a medium to a large. Back to the passageways. We'll select a large 250. We have to make sure that we pick current room entrance number 1, because that will be here. 0 is always the pivot point. Large 250 with random selected, press spawn. Make sure we've got our new spawned actor. And again, it's just a case of pulling out and drawing what you want. I'll just give you an idea. Now if we bring back our landscape, select Prairie, yeah, that's it guys, really, in a nutshell. How do I get out? Instead of hand placing assets with the system, you can fairly rapidly tweaking there needed. Yeah, you can fairly rapidly build up a very large cave system. Escape out of that, bring ourselves up. I mean, the number of meshes there, I mean, you could use it smaller ones, different ones, all the rest of it. Yeah, I hope that gives you a rough idea of what's going on. Thank you very much. Catch you guys next time.